What's up, YouTubers? How you guys doing? I want to talk about this diaspora thing, man. There's some people actually, they're blowing some trumpets, advocating that all people from diasporas, they should go back home. Okay? It's not going to happen. Okay? There's no African Americans, they're going to go back home. Okay? You can see one or two, okay, they went back to Africa, but still they don't believe that Africa is their home, because even them that they went to Africa to buy land there, maybe living there, they're still coming back and forth. They are coming back where they came from. So there's no totally African American that can move back to motherland. Okay, and also they have no family there. So I want you to know that African Americans or any African diasporas that they came here like 400 to 500 years ago, they have no families in Africa. Okay, they don't know anyone in Africa. So the African Americans, they cannot go back to Africa completely. That's not true. They are not going back to Africa at all. They love this lifestyle right here. Okay, they are better live here than go to Africa. Yes, you can tell me that, oh, we have some African Americans, they move back to Africa. Yes, I've been seeing them. Okay, but even them, as I said, they don't believe that Africa is their motherland. They believe America is the motherland. That's why you see them, they go there, they buy some land, okay, they live there, but still they're coming back to America because their family are here in America. Okay, this is where they came from. So to blowing your trumpet, say that all diasporas, African Americans, they should come back home. Okay, they are not gonna go. They are not gonna go back home because they have no home in Africa. Africa is not their country. Okay, Africa is not their country because they came here as a slave long time ago. And most Africans here actually are not 100% blood Africans. Okay, that most of them are mixed with their colonial masters here in America. Okay, they are not pure blood Africans. Okay, some they are, but most of them they are not. Okay, so telling them to go back to Africa, that is just a dream. Okay, they can go back and see the motherland. They can go back and buy a land, start a business there if they want to, but they don't believe of going back to Africa at all. Okay, some African Americans actually hate Africa. They hate Africa than white people. Okay, so how are you going to do about the self-hatred in America? Because when I see my brother, when I see my sister, or my sister see me, oh, we look down to each other. Okay, we don't like each other in here in America. Okay, also what are you going to do about tribalism in Africa? Okay, for example, where I came from, okay, Kenya. Okay, if you become a leader or a president of that country, you have to be a tribalism. You have to be a tribal leader. Okay? For example, right now, you can see the offices, government offices in Kenya. Most of them are occupied by one tribe, the president tribe. Okay, the president of Kenya is tribe. Okay, so how are you going to fix that? You have to fix Africa first before blowing your trumpet, calling people other African from diasporas, especially for those who came here as a slave. Their children and their grandchildrens. You have to fix your own. You have to fix your own. You have to fix Africa first. Fix the tribalism first. Fix health system first, fix economy first, and fix unity of Africans first. You can see like sub-Sahara Africa, okay? Most of those countries in sub-Saharas, they're occupied by the white people, such as Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, even some area mixed up like Yemen, okay, like Libya, okay. How are you gonna do those mixed race at those areas, and the white people who occupy those land, such as Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt and other places, okay? So you have to fix Africa first before you blowing your before blowing your trumpet calling the diasporas to go back home. They have no home at all. You know, Africa is not their home. Here in America is their home. Is the only home that they know. Okay, and there's no black people that are gonna go back home anyway because they love this lifestyle right here. Okay, look like people like us, you know, who came to this land. You know, some went to Europe, some came to America. You know, some of us were happy living here. You know, because we left a miserable life in Africa. We left tribalism in Africa. We left bad leaders in Africa. Some of them, they left bad leaders in Africa, bad life in Africa. You know, they came here to look for life. You know, I can call it some people came here to look for life. Okay, work hard. You know, sending money in Africa, build your home in Africa. Eventually, they're gonna go home. Like me, if you're telling me to go home, I have a home in Africa. Yes, I can say yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going back home. But if you're telling African Americans to go back home, they have no home in Africa. You know, they have no place in Africa. This is their home right here. So don't misleading people, blowing your trumpet, telling people in diaspora to come back home. Okay, even those people who just came here from Africa, they're happy living here. You know, some people they have never drive a car on their lifetime. You know, they come to America in 3 months. You see them drive cars. They have cars. You see them they're chasing girls here and there. You know, they have never had this opportunity in Africa. So you can't tell them that they don't want to go. They don't want to go back at all. You know, the only way the African Americans they're gonna go back home, it is by force. No, you have to take them the way you took them from Africa, bring them over here. You have to do the same way to take them here by force and bring them to Africa. You know, that's the only way. But it's impossible, you know, because this is their home now. Okay, so yeah, Americans, they are not going home at all. And where is home? They have no home. Africa is not their home. Okay, they can go visit, as I said. They can go live there. They can buy land there. They can do business there. But still, you see them there, but still they are coming back home, America, because this is their homes. What about those people? What about those Africans in Caribbeans? What about those Africans in Latin Americans? You know, those Africans there. You know, how are you gonna tell them? You know, how are you gonna do to bring them? If you can call to bring them home, okay? Because they don't know Africa at all. You know, Africa is not their home, so it's impossible, man. It's impossible. All diasporas, Africans, Americans, or Africans in Caribbeans, or Africans in Latin Americans, or those Africans in Europe, to go back to Africa. It's impossible. Okay? Okay, guys, please subscribe, put your comments, and put thumbs up. Bye-bye. Take care.